Hey, what's up YouTube? Mario here from Little Ladies up against Don Quixote and a Nemesis in G2 Siege. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's jump into it. For the first battle, we're going to hit this Theo Cichlid and Perna with Tractor Windy Lulu. This team is pretty safe. It hasn't failed me yet whenever I bring it into this defense. So we're going to speed this one up a bit. We're going to go for the Theo, then the Perna, and leave the Cichlid for last. While we're here, I do want to talk about the new mons a little bit. I do have to say that they are pretty good. In general, they're a lot better than the Devil Maidens because the elemental ones suck in my opinion. But these elemental Dakabi Lords are pretty good. Now you can probably tell which one I picked, and you'll probably be seeing him later today in a Guild War battle. Alright, we secured the first win. For this next one, we're going to hit this Clara, Tesa, Savannah with Hagang, Riley, and Belinus. At this point, I didn't notice that my Belinus was a little bit faster than my Riley. Despite the fact that he's moving second, it's still been working pretty well, but I do recommend moving him to the third spot. I ended up slowing him down a little bit, making him a little bit tankier and a little bit more accuracy on him because he has some pretty low accuracy. So we do end up moving second. We're just going to go for the stun on the Clara. Nice stun. Put the immunity up just so the Tesa doesn't go for the defense break. We're going to use skill 2. We get the glancing on the Tesa. He doesn't get the defense break. Very nice. Skill 3 coming out. And so far we're doing good. We're going to put the skill 4 up and use the immunity again just to be safe. We proc out of immunity. Can we get a stun on the Tesa? Nice. Skill 2 coming out. Getting a little bit of damage out there. Alright, the Clara is gone. Skill 3 coming out. We get defense broken. Luckily the Tesa doesn't go for the Belinus. Can we stun? No stun. Can we stun with skill 1? We finish the Tesa off and now it's a 3v1. Against the Savannah. So far this team's been working really well for me as well. I do recommend these first two teams, but as you'll see a little bit later, I go in with a little bit of a weird team into one of these Clara Savannah Tesas. I don't recommend it. It's worked a couple times, but it can also lose as well. Alright, we get the second win. Now for this third battle, we're going to hit this Harmonia, Vigor, and Kinky with Kamoon, Lauren, and Alucia. I did bring in my damage Kamoon for the first time. We're going to test it out. Hopefully he could tank the damage as well. Alright, we are going to take the first turn. We're going to go for the Vigor first. Do a little bit of damage here. Nice, we get the heal block. We're going to sleep the Kinky. And the Harmonia doesn't use skill 2. Interestingly enough. Skill 3 coming out onto the Kamoon. Luckily, we don't get defense broken. We're going to try to push back the Harmonia with Lauren's skill 1 here. Hopefully we can push it back. Okay, yes we do. We're going to do a little bit of damage on her. Nice. Can we freeze her for now? No freeze. Can we get another pushback? Yes, a little bit of a pushback. Okay, we almost could have sniped there. We do freeze her though. That's pretty clutch. Still no defense breaks on the Kamoon, thankfully, because I don't think he could take that much damage. Skill 2. We finish off the Harmonia. Now it's a 3v2. We're going to go for the Vigor. Hopefully we can land some more crits on him. Nice proc. Now we need to make sure that this Kinky is Mimi's all the time. 2 coming out. Decent amount of damage for not having a crit damage slot 4. I am getting a little bit more used to this team. Normally I kind of swap targets too much, but now we're doing a bit of a better job. It also helps that they're not procking like crazy. We're getting the procs. Now for the Kinky, we need to make sure that we get the heal block on him. No heal block yet. Okay, he's going for the Kamoon. He is pretty squishy, but he's able to tank a few hits. Okay, nice. Skill 2 coming out. We do get the recovery block. And we're just going to do some damage here. Heal up the Kamoon. And just keep slowly chipping away at Kinky's health. I do think it's a lot better if the Lauren is on a Vile set. I've just kept her on Swift because that's what I've been used to. But I do think having her on Vile is a lot more useful. You could get those pushbacks, recovery blocks, everything. Really clutch, especially when the team is proccing like crazy. A lot more useful than Swift. But so far it's been working for the most part. And we do secure the win. Now for this next one, we're going to hit another Clara, Tesa, and Savannah. This time with Annabelle, Wendy, and Camilla. I would not recommend bringing this team at all. It's pretty sketchy, especially with the Oblivion. You don't want the Tesa to land Oblivion on the Windy. You don't want him to land it on the Camilla. Okay, the Windy is Oblivion. Can we freeze the Tesa? No, we don't. So it's really important that you get rid of the Tesa as soon as possible. Defense broken, Windy proc, and the Windy is down. Now it's a 2v3. We still want to go for the Tesa. As soon as he's down, you should be able to 2v2 this and maybe even 1v2 this with the Camilla if the Annabelle dies. Can we land a sleep? We don't land anything on this Tesa. Granted, we don't have that much accuracy on them. Okay, nice. Can we kill here? Okay, we do get the freeze. We're just going to heal up a little bit. And I think we should be able to get this Tesa down. Nice proc. Okay, we do get rid of the Tesa. Now it's a 2v2. And we're going to skip this a little bit just because it takes some time. But it's pretty safe at this point. As you can see, the Annabelle did die. And it's a 1v2. As long as the Camilla doesn't get stunned up too much, you should be able to win it. Especially if the Savannah isn't proccing too much and you can land the freezes just like that. I do need to switch my Camilla to speed, crit damage, HP. I think she's on speed, HP at this point. I like running Nemesis instead of Destroy on her just because she can take a little bit more turns. And usually when I use her, I don't use her into healers anyways. So I don't really need Destroy. But if I do, I could probably switch it over. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this old school Odin, Tesa, and Draco team with Gallian, Tiana, and Zyros. I'm always scared that I'm going to get outsped by the Draco. He is pretty fast, but we do take the first turn. Now can we land a triple defense break? We land 2 of the 3. The Tesa and Draco survive. Goes for the Tiana. But she'll be able to finish him off with a skill 2. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Harmonia, Kinky, and Jubel with Gallian, Clara, and Kaki. I do think that Orion's a bit better than Clara just because you get the skill 3 strip plus the attack bar boost. Whereas with the Clara, you just get the strip and stun. And you could give the attack bar to the Jubel. Luckily, we do not get cut in here by the Harmonia and we use skill 2. Finish off the Jubel. We go for the Kinky and we finish off the Harmonia for the win. For this next one, we're going to hit this Clara, Savannah, and the Bay with Feng Yan, Tetra, and Leo. I know one of my guildies wanted the Bay before he got buffed. I wonder how he feels after the buff. You know how I'm talking to, Mochi. Now we're going to go for the Clara. We do get the pushback. And we do get pushed back ourselves. We're going to use skill 2. The Bay is probably going to use his skill 3. So we're going to use the bubble. Okay, we get branded. But I think we should be fine. We're going to go for the Clara. Alright, the Clara's down. Now it's a 3v2. And this Tetra is just so damn good in this team. We're going to go for the Bay. Do a little bit of damage here. I do have to say that the Bay is pretty nasty. He has a solid kit. It's just that this offense is really strong. So it makes a lot of these defenses look kind of meh. When in reality, they're pretty strong defenses. And without Leo, you'll probably lose. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Carcano, Eladriel, and Nikki. I didn't really know what she did. Honestly, anytime I faced her, she hasn't been scary. But you'll see that this gets a little bit scary. We're going to boost up here. And we're going to snipe the Eladriel, hopefully. Okay, nice. And then we go for the Carcano here. Thinking that the Nikki's not going to do anything. But she procs, uses skill 3. And oh my god, I have never seen a Nikki do that much damage. She's really squishy though, and we get the win. Now unfortunately, I guess I didn't record this one. But I did end up losing this one. The Clara was on Despair. She kept stunning the Lulu. And it was just screwed, honestly. The Lulu did not take a turn. And we got wrecked by the Savannah Tesa combo. Don't recommend bringing the Lulu as a third. Then we went back into it with this team. And it actually worked out. I used to use this one against a Carcano Savannah plus one. I forgot what it was, but it would work out. So I had the idea of using it. We ended up winning it. We do lose the siege though. Now let's go ahead and check out the contribution. We have Pure Mage 69 in the number 1 spot with 220 contribution. Then Dino Sam and Maggie end up placing 4th with 1 loss. Rip the 10-0 streak. Now let's open up the trophy box and see if we can get anything good from it. We have 2 shinies and still haven't gotten one. We got 1 mystical scroll. Whatever, I'll take it. Bunch of mana. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and summon the scrolls. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost to the monthly goal of 975. If we can hit that, that'd be super sick. But yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.